Did you guys see, I think it's Dave McMenamin or whatever his name is, he covers the Lakers, works for ESPN. Anthony Davis was asked if his groin injury is the main reason the Lakers didn't beat the Suns in the playoffs last year. This was Anthony Davis's response. It was. We know that. They know that. They got away with one. So, if I remember correctly, the Lakers were in the play-in tournament last year. And sure, they were injured. But, this season, every team's been injured. And this year, they may not even make the play-in tournament. So what Anthony Davis said to me, how I took that is that the Lakers weren't injured last year and they weren't an 8th seed and the Suns weren't number 1 or number 2 or whatever, if I remember correctly. Either way, the Suns had a better record. They had a better season than the Lakers last year. And sure, the Lakers won a couple playoff games. But if I remember, the Suns were beating them in Game 5, and it was that infamous Andre Drummond post-up photo and LeBron and Jay Crowder and all that. Ever since then, the Lakers have just gone completely downhill. They're free-falling. So maybe Anthony Davis said that just to troll the Lakers because he knows the Lakers are absolutely garbage this year and they're not going to do anything. They don't even deserve to make the play-in tournament. I've listened to a lot of call-in radio shows and YouTube shows where fans can call in. And I've engaged with a couple of actually respectable Lakers fans, people who actually know the Lakers and aren't just trolling and all that. And they are even saying how garbage and how terrible this Lakers team is. And this was way before the trade deadline. I've tweeted it. I've engaged with these Lakers fans. Worldwide Rob, I think his name is. He hosts a great radio call-in show, Twitter show, and all that. Lakers fans are always calling in, and they have nothing good to say. And yes, I get it. They have LeBron James. Sure, maybe if Anthony Davis was healthy, they'd be a little bit better, but they are absolutely terrible. I don't care how injured they are last year or this year. Every year, teams deal with injuries, especially this year. Remember when the NBA was plagued with injuries? On top of that, the health and safety protocols and COVID and all that? I feel like, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I just had a rant about that. Doke Potatoes says, remember that Cam Johnson appreciation video? A Suns and 4 appreciation video would be awesome. Suns and 4, Suns and 4, Suns and 4, Suns and 4. You know what, Doke Potatoes? I love you, man. I've never met you before, but you're a loyal supporter. You always watch my videos and you comment, so I love you, man. Shout out to everybody who's in here. Go off, Suns Geek. Yo, that's awesome. That was awesome. Shout out to Sawbucks. You're always watching and commenting. I appreciate you, man. It's the Suns' fault that Anthony Davis is. Thank you for reminding me, Sawbucks. Someone commented this, and again, follow me on Twitter at Suns Geek. Just search Suns Geek on Twitter. Somebody tweeted this. Someone said, why the Lakers play like ass when Richard Jefferson is announcing? And Richard Jefferson replied, I've called 4 games. How do you explain the other 70? I hope that fan is not speaking for all Lakers fans. The Lakers were a mess earlier in the season, and they haven't improved. Embarrassing. Just some of the stuff I see from Lakers fans on social media is just flat out embarrassing. At least when the Suns were bad, we weren't we knew what we were. The only thing we were really confident in was Devin Booker.